I'm telling you, I've seen some fish in there like this.
I tried to explain to him that recreation comes from the word recreation. This golf course is recreated every day differently. The hole is different, the greens are different, and you're supposed to come out and feel free, and recreation is to recreate yourself and get out of the office and be a different person out here. But they want to come out and find a way to dominate a game. You got to be losing your mind. There's no way, there's your way. But there's no way of doing this. It's your way of doing this.
This is the old blade that you killed many a man with right here.
Yeah.
4.5 inches, same width,
same width
as the cup.
And the same height as the ball.
Same height as the ball.
That's the way they had these putters in those days.
So when you look down at it, even if you didn't want to, either edge of the putter just matches the hole right
cup,
there.
Right, exactly.
You just put it in.
Exactly.
And that's where you
want to sole it. You don't want to have it on the heel.
No.
You want to keep it right there.
And you like this, this is how everyone started, and you make me start, all kids, my son Sam, everybody, because you can see the degrees so easy.
Well, I don't think anything on the back of the putter had anything to do with the face of the putter.
No, you
could put 4 balls back here. I have a problem with 1 ball.
Right.
So you have 1 line to look at, and that line there is to make a 90. You're to hit a 90. The line you're putting on, and this putter will make a 90.
Everybody should have one of these.
A blade.
A blade.
Start with a blade.
Because when you get on the ping or whatever it is you
well,
putt
you're getting to where you rely on some guy's invention.
Yeah.
You can't invent this. 1 line is enough. The edge of a hammer. You don't see new hammers being made every day.
No. You've told me for 25 years that this is just flat steel. Every one of them is flat steel.
Exactly.
It makes no difference.
It makes no difference
what's back here.
Who made it. It makes no difference who made it. And you can get to where you're relying on somebody else's invention to make this putt instead of relying on yourself.
That's not how you do it.
No, I deal with myself.
Right.
And this putt that you're going to putt, is it for the U.S. Open or is it for a dollar Nassau? There's different putts out here.
Right.
In the wind, no wind. In the rain, no rain.
All that. Downhill.
Downhill.
Lots of slope.
Right.
Whatever.
So it's hard to say how to putt. I'm only saying that if you have a blade and you can strike a 90, a carpenter's 90, you've got the best chance of it. But see, it's hard to putt away from a cup. Like if you put a line 2 inches to the left of the hole. In fact, some people put a line that looks like a thread. You can put a line the same width as this putter and make it green or make it red.
You just do it with your mental.
Yeah.
You just make, you've told me plenty of times that when you see the break, everything on this side's white and everything on that side's black.
Right.
You just keep it in the white.
Exactly.
You just do it in your head.
Achievable.
Yeah, you don't do it like line it up and that's perfect.
I'm not doing this.
No. That's not going to work.
You need to, if you can't visualize what you're going to do, you can't do it. You have to visualize it here. Any shot in the game.
That's the same for any shot.
Any shot in the game, you have to see it first.
It won't come off otherwise.
It won't come off.
Yeah.
Your body will not get it.
And some days, it's clear as anything. Some days it is, and some days it isn't.
It's right.
And the days that it isn't, you've got to just work on it.
That's why you recreate the game every day. Every day is a new day out here. Augusta National, you play it in a 50-mile-an-hour wind, or you play it in a rain.
Demerit one time wrote that he knew he was going to win the Masters. I don't know which year it was, because when he was driving to the course, he knew he was going to win it because his fingers were thin.
Yeah.
And he just knew that he had that feel that day. Going to the course, he was driving, he said, man, I'm going to win the tournament. He told somebody in the car. He might have told you. Yeah. He said, I think I'm going to win today because my fingers are so thin.
Well, that's a funny story because I was riding back with him from Augusta to Houston, and I had only 3-putted 1 time in 2 years. So I said to him, I said, I've only 3-putted 1 time at Augusta in 2 years. And he stopped the car. And he said, yeah, and you have no green jackets?